everybody. Welcome back to It's All Good News. I'm Stephanie Haney, and I hope you're ready for this because I got a big old dose of good news for you today. A smorgasbord of stories, if you will, that'll make you smile. Here's a little preview of what we have for you. Buckle up. A bunch of folks get to ride around in style in Lamborghinis. We'll tell you why those rides are so very special. Plus, the tale of a dog that went missing while his owners were away and how he was reunited with his family thanks to a very kind pair of acronytes. And an update to a story we told you here on It's All Good News a couple of weeks ago, how a family is using Pokemon to pay it forward to pet owners in need. Okay, get ready for this first story. An incredibly special first Father's Day for a Northeast Ohio couple who had been trying to start a family for quite some time. This is such a touching story. Brienne and Eric Alves spent 2 years trying to have a baby. After visits with all kinds of specialists, Eric was diagnosed with male infertility. Now, they'd been told parenthood likely wasn't in the cards for them, but they did not lose hope, and eventually they found a doctor at the Cleveland Clinic who had an idea. One surgical procedure for each of them later, and success. They got pregnant, and they were ecstatic. And now, 7-month-old Noah is the light of their lives.
I remember I just started crying right there in the hallway. My mom was there, the doctor was there, some nurses were there, and everybody kind of got a little choked up and teary-eyed because it was just, something that we had all been working towards for over a year at that point. I don't think we would change anything about him, obviously. I don't think we'd change anything about how we got him.
The journey definitely changed everything, where I think we appreciate everything, even the craziness, a little more.
How sweet is that? Now, Eric and Brienne spent their first Father's Day at home with their little family, low-key and quiet, just enjoying each other's company. Father's Day can be a tough time of year for a lot of people, and they also wanted to pass along, if you're struggling with infertility, know that you are not alone. Okay, how does Italian food, cocktails, and riding around in a Lamborghini sound? Sign me up. That is how senior living residents at the Independence Village of Avon Lake got to spend their day recently. They had peach bellinis, wine, cheeses, and antipasto, then took a cruise down Lake Road in a very fancy ride.
Oh, it was great. Just looking out at the lake, and it was a really nice ride.
The residents love it. They've been acting like little kids in a candy store.
At the end of the day, the residents were treated to a full Italian feast with a violinist serenading them while they ate. I'm saying, how does a girl get in on that? I'm not jealous or anything. Not at all. Seriously though, that's amazing and good for them living it up. Okay, this next story is wild. An Akron couple's dog got out while they were on vacation, but it's what happened next that's just insane.
Is you and Grandma? Is you and Grandma? Tell me, are you and Grandma?
Meet Kathy and her grand pup, Bentley. Now, he escaped from her home in Akron while she and her husband were dog sitting him while his owners were on vacation. Kathy was frantic, of course, posted flyers, searched for Bentley, the whole 9 yards. Well, enter Maureen Foley. She saw the missing dog poster and reached out. She and her husband Steve are retired, and they dedicate their time to helping families find missing pets. So the couple set up these sort of traps and cameras to see if they could catch any sign of Bentley. It took 6 days, but they caught him. He is now home with his family in Lakewood, and the Foleys do this free of charge, just out of the goodness of their hearts. And since they don't accept money for this, Bentley's family did make a donation in the Foleys' name and sent them thank you cards. That's pretty amazing. Now to a sweet story out of Paynesville. Recently, the Paynesville Police Department and the Paynesville City Fire Department surprised a little girl who had leg surgery. 10-year-old Savannah bakes cookies for the departments every single Christmas with the help of her neighbor, Regina. So the departments knew they had to send a little pick-me-up her way after her surgery. So they dropped off some goodie baskets and took photos with her. Now that is very sweet. Okay, now an update to a story we brought you a few weeks back here on It's All Good News. We told you about Bryson Kleiman, the 8-year-old Pokemon fan from Virginia, who started selling his prized possessions on the side of the road to pay for his puppy's parvo treatment. The good news before was that Bruce, the puppy's treatment, was covered thanks to generous donations to a GoFundMe account. Now, even more good news. That GoFundMe has raised almost $30,000. Now, obviously, that's a lot more than the cost of Bruce's treatment, so Bryson's mom, Kimberly, has started calling random animal hospitals and veterinary clinics and just paying off people's outstanding bills, just paying them off in full. Can you believe that? Talk about the gift that keeps on giving. All right, guys, you know this. We're here to share your good news, and we can't do that unless you tell us what's good with you. It's easy to do it. Just use the hashtag GoodNewsCLE. You see it right there on your screen when you post on social media. Include those pics and videos because we love to be able to show them. You can also send those to us through the WKYC app using the Near Me feature. Click on it and it'll walk you through step by step how to upload them. Hopefully we put a smile on your face, and we'll be back next week to do it again. See you then, friends.